right. Welcome once again. Let me try that again. All right. Welcome once again to another episode of Sports Therapy with FH Jr. I am your host. A little bit about the rules for the rule breakers on Sports Therapy with FH Jr. We don't talk politics. Man, I don't give a fat rat's butt what the Democrats are doing, nor do I care what the Republicans are doing. But I do urge everybody to exercise your right to vote. Also, we don't talk race relations. All are welcome to attend. We don't talk sexual orientation. If you are a friend of football, you are a friend of the show. Also, on our show, we are always sponsored by Crown Royal. And I am usually rocking the standard uniform, which is always augmented by the official NFL hat that signifies that Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr., we are totally neutral, just like Switzerland. And I'm always rocking the cool beard. Now, a little bit about our show. We are a 1 hour show, probably rated PG-13, where callers will get 2 minutes to call in and rip, rant, kick some knowledge about all things NFL. On the show, we give advice, but we don't give sound advice. No, sir, RDD. We don't give sound advice at all. I think I got everything in. So let's talk about today's game. Now, I'm going to admit one thing, and I tell people, man, I am a fan first, podcast the second. Now, you can tell by my voice, I've been screaming, yelling, and doing all those things. So I'm playing hurt today, but the show must go on. The show definitely must go on. Wow, I don't even know where to start, man. I'm trying to hold it together because it's been a long time since I just actually watched a game that was just thrilling. Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, my man. What's up, homeboy Glenn? Homeboy Glenn?
Boy, y'all look at you.
Man, as I was telling the listeners when I first came on, I said, I don't even know if I have a sports voice, man. I'm going to try to hold it together and do the show because the show must go on. But, brother, my mind is blown.
Boy, y'all got a quarterback, man.
Man.
Y'all got a quarterback.
My mind is blown. I don't know what to say.
Y'all ready, man.
Man, if I am the owner, I've got Jaden Daniels' agent, his mama, his pastor, his school counselor, his college football coach, his undertaker. Hell, I got everybody on speed dial because I need to see that brother in my office first thing Monday morning. We need to be talking extension. Yeah, you on your rookie contract, but look, bruh, let's talk.
Man, damn that rookie contract.
That's what
you
I'm saying.
You better go and get that man some big time money, man.
That's what I'm saying, brother. I don't even want that
man.
man.
Yeah, get that man. Hey, man, go on, get that man, pay that man.
I don't even want.
Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, I'm sorry about cutting y'all, brother, but I want to say this. Right now, he top 3 or 4 quarterback in football.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Right now, I think he's the best quarterback in football, potential wise.
I do too.
Potential wise. Now,
hey, I'm not talking about potential wise. I'm talking about playing wise right now, man. I don't know too many quarterbacks playing.
If you talk about performance, that's just playing. If we say who's playing top notch, I would say he's the best quarterback right now. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, he's the best quarterback.
Yeah. Wow, man, I'm gonna tell you something.
For sure.
From watching the game, I said, you know what? This is the type of game that scares me because we were leaving so many points on the field I was like, well, there was a touchdown or two that got called back. I was like, man, I just like, dude, I was just so afraid of the Bears defense was going to do something and score a touchdown. And I'll be honest, homeboy Glenn, I don't have a lot of confidence in my DBs, man. St. Jude.
I don't. I feel you on that.
Our defense was playing tough, but I was like, man, we are playing above our head, man. We punching above our weight. But I just knew that Caleb was not capable of bringing his team back. If we were to go up 2 touchdowns, even a touchdown or two, I knew this game could be salted away. But brother, I just like, man, when it came down to that last that fourth quarter, and I was like, oh hell, here we go again, dog. I was like, whoa.
Well, I tell you one thing. Like you said a while ago, they need to be on the phone talking to somebody. Go and get that boy his money.
Man, when he wake
because
up,
that boy right now, that boy top 5. I don't see a quarterback and they go for. That ain't now including Mike. Ain't now including Lamar Jackson. Any of them right now. None of them playing better than he playing. C.J. Stroud. Hell, he playing better than C.J. Stroud rookie year. If not better.
Oh yeah, man. Look, when that brother wake up in the morning, man, there better be 3 or 4 Loomis trucks parked in his backyard already. You know, I'm talking about those trucks that deliver money. He better have a 4 or 5 trucks in his yard already. You know,
you need an armor truck.
Yeah, man. What I saw today. And man, I got a birthday coming up, and I'm gonna be 61, bro. And I'll be honest, it's been a long time for me to see something that just blow my mind. I've seen it all in football, basketball, hockey, soccer, horse racing, dog racing, shooting dice, pool. Hell, you know what I'm saying, bro. But to see how this young man, Jaden Daniels, pulled this game out, and I had to get to the coaching too. I had to give it to Coach Bro. He called an some excellent plays down the stretch. Because with about 12 seconds left, I was listening to Romo who said, hey, you know what? Don't throw it for the end zone yet. Just pick up about 20, throw it to the sideline, pick up about 20 yards, and leave yourself with about 2 seconds left with enough room to throw a Hail Mary in. Man, that is what they did, man. I was like, man. And when he threw it up, rule number 1, homeboy Glenn, when you're on defense, when they throw the ball, what should you do?
Bat it down.
Knock it down every time. Knock it down. But I saw, if you go back and look at the video, you see everybody trying to catch the ball. Everybody trying to catch the ball.
And I don't know why they try to do it. That's just like with Aaron Rodgers last week with the Jets. He threw that Hail Mary at halftime.
Yep.
Man, everybody trying to catch the ball. Ain't nobody trying to bat the ball down, man.
Just bat it down, man. Bat it down.
But, man, I tell you, man, if the Commanders ever get tighten their secondary up, they're going to be hard to handle, man.
Man.
They're going to be tough to handle. They just need to show their secondary.
Yes, because every time, whenever the team made a large pickup of yards on our DBs, I just knew St. Jude. I'm like, here we go, St. Jude. Holding in the end zone, St. Jude. It's because, now, once you get the reputation of being a shaky DB, hell, they're going to throw at you every time. I would. I would.
That's right, man.
I would, man.
I tell you, man, they in first place in the NFC.
Oh yeah. We
man, what you think about Cleveland and Baltimore, man?
Look here, Doc, because I expect my boy Brandon from D1 England University to call. I don't know what frame of mind he's gonna be in because he's a big time Raven fan. In y'all division, you got Cleveland Browns, you guys Ravens, and you cannot underestimate how teams will play when it's division teams playing each other. But I will say this. To me, Jameis Winston should be somebody's starting quarterback. I've said it a long time ago. It's because he had
man. He should have been. Hey, man, if he had been anybody else, and I hate to say it like that, he'd have been on somebody's team because he always have been everybody judging by that year he threw 30 interceptions. But man, they don't take out the consideration how many of the receivers tipped the ball and they ran the wrong routes and stuff.
Yeah, but the thing about it, the year he threw 30 interceptions, he also threw 30 some damn touchdowns. Now that's
and threw over 5,000 yards.
So Jameis,
yes, that's right, man.
You just have to coach that part out of him. But at the end of the day, he's giving you better quarterback play than a lot of the guys that's in the starting position, man. Because truth be told, the Saints should have kept Jameis Winston.
Sure, because I think, man, I wanted Pittsburgh to get him bad.
Yeah.
I wanted Pittsburgh to get, and Jameis Winston always have been a solid quarterback, man.
Yep, because if you look at Cleveland's, the Browns' track record, remember, they had Baker Mayfield, screwed that up. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where the quarterback go to die, man, is for the Browns. But man, I was like, wow. And so
and I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna tell you something else, man. That people don't talk about. That's why the media full of shit sometimes, like the Stephen A. Smith and all of them. They won't come out and say Aaron Rodgers is washed up.
Oh, I agree.
He too. He is washed up, but they won't come out and say it. You don't hear him holler about a bad man. He washed up, man. He don't only the Jets. The Jets put all their money, eggs in one basket on him, and they come back. They should have drafted Michael Penix and grew them guys, grown them in with them young receivers they have right now, man.
Yep.
Still going got to get a 50-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Thinking him but Devontae Adams gonna come back and be like they was in Green Bay. Hell, they didn't win but one Super Bowl.
Right. Oh, I agree with you.
So why do you think they did something so spectacular?
I agree with you on that. I agree wholeheartedly because if you look at not the game this week, the one that Aaron Rodgers played last week, hell, he blew that game himself.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
and you go out and pick up a guy, fire the coach. You fire the coach, then you go and pick up Devontae Adams, and hell, you lost three straight games to get up more yards now than you had when you had the other coach.
I know.
It's just bad management, man.
I know. But, overall, this weekend's games, you really didn't have a lot of – there were not a lot of games that just piqued my interest that I said, you know what, I got to sit down and watch these. That's why I was kind of like going back and forth between games. I locked in on the Saints and the Saints and
Chargers.
Yes. And I don't know, man. I don't know about the Who Dat Nation, man. I like to see them win, but man, I don't know. They might want to think about tanking and trying to. I don't know, brother. It's just not looking good. But to think about,
next week is the trade deadline start.
Yes.
Trade, and I wouldn't be sad if the Saints start trying to clean some houses, like the running back. What's his name?
Well, Kamara said he don't want to go.
Nah. It's a few players out there I think on. It could make a trade, could help somebody.
I think the hottest team right now to me, and sometimes you can get out the starting block a little early, and to me in football, because I always say the season don't get started until game 8, but now that we got an extra game, so I'll push it back and say the season really don't get started until like the 9th game. That's when every team's going to go through their injuries. But for right now, the hottest team in the NFL to me is the Detroit Motor City Kitties, man. Man,
they got a machine over there, man.
The Motor City Kitties are the hottest thing going, bro. They
got a machine over there, man.
They the hottest thing going, man. The Motor City Kitties,
bro. Yeah, they got some thoroughbred horses over there, man.
They do.
They tough, man. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. People sleeping on them. But man, I tell people, as long as you got that goddamn Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City,
that man.
I'm not lying, man.
As long as you got that man.
That defense they got.
And you know what? Mahomes is not really having that great of a year. It's just the team is just totally playing good football.
They playing good, solid football. Not just him, but all around.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, all
And then they pick up. Then they got speed.
yep. Yep.
And
Well,
then they go out and get DeAndre Hopkins. God, dog, boy. I said, boy.
hey, but you guys two things. Two things. Cause I'm not gonna let you leave unless you talk about two things. Your Steelers and them Cowboys getting ready to play here in about another 5-10 minutes. Let's talk
Well, you
Cowboys.
already know what fit to happen out in San Francisco.
Let's talk Cowboys.
You already know what fit to happen in San Francisco.
What's gonna happen now?
Man, you already know they finna get their ass spanked just like they did the rest of the season. They finna get their ass whooped for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be it's gonna be some dog days for them Cowboys, man.
But Pittsburgh, man, believe it or not, man. Hey man, Russell Wilson. People forget about dude. People forget Russell Wilson is a winner, man.
Oh yeah, Russ to me has a better he has a better control of you guys' offense than the offense seemed like it ran more smooth when Wilson was in charge, when he's under him. Now can he do the same thing that he used to do with scramble and do all that? No. But he has a better control of the offense. He gets everybody involved, and it looked a lot smooth when he was doing this thing.
Yes, but you know what, man? I'm kind of scared of the game tomorrow night.
Hey man, y'all play the Giants, bro. Come on.
Man, them the type of games that man. Hey, who would ever thought New England beat the Jets though? And that's what kind of skipping. Pittsburgh will get up there, man. A team like them, they'll lay a dud, man.
Yes, indeed. But hey, let me get.
But and they kind of, we hurt too.
Yeah,
but that ain't no excuse though.
Nah, I think y'all gonna get it done. Hey, let me get another call in here, homeboy Glenn. Appreciate you calling.
Oh, okay, take care, brother.
All right, yeah. Sports therapy.
Who that?
Hey, Jay and Grand Prairie, the who datter. Jay, let me ask you a question. I watched the game. I'm sure you did.
You saw that mess?
Yeah, I did. So why did you guys change quarterbacks?
I don't know what was going on, but he was terrible.
Which one?
He kept getting sacked. The third one, our third string, he kept getting sacked.
And the thing about it was, y'all defense kept y'all in the game because the game was low scoring for a long time until like the fourth quarter, and your defense kind of ran out of juice, and then all of a sudden, they start putting some touchdowns in there. But I don't know, man. But you know what? I still say, because you guys play with in the conference with the Panthers, you guys in there with the Buccaneers, the Dirty Birds. Nobody's totally running away with the division. It's just that if you guys can kind of get it together, man. And I hate to say it, do y'all miss y'all new car?
No.
Speaking of car, I like to go out and just kind of mingle with the public on game day just before the game starts. Just kind of gauge people's personality and just kind of see where they are football wise. So I ran into I was in the local grocery store here, and I ran into a fan, and she was all dressed out in Who-Dat gear. And I asked her, I said, "Hey, y'all gonna be ready today?" And she said in a somber voice, and the thing about it though, she said, "If we could get rid of the coach." Now, unless y'all having a secret Who-Dat party, where y'all get together and hate on the coach, is that universal that everybody want to get rid of the coach?
We need a new coach. He ain't cutting it.
Oh man, because I mean, what I heard when I talked to her, boy, she was like, he has got to go.
He go. He got to go.
It's like he has,
All play calls and stuff. Nah, this not cutting it.
wow. But hey,
Like since that Dallas win, we've been going downhill.
Jay, but let me ask you this: did you check out my Commanders?
I saw that Hail Mary pass. Y'all look good today.
Woo, man! It's been a long time since I shared some football tears, but today was a good day. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Man, if I'm the owner right now, I'm throwing away his rookie contract. I'm like, hey, let's go ahead and give you whatever we need because this young man is shaping out to be a franchise saver. Look like he's saving the franchise. So Jay, what's up for you guys, man? Are y'all gonna tank and just lose all y'all games so y'all can get a high draft pick, or will y'all try to get it together?
I don't know. It's not looking too good at all.
Well, we got room on the bandwagon in case you want to become a Commander fan.
I ain't jumping over that. I ain't just that.
And you want to be a Commander fan, but you know what? Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Jay is a good day. Good day. But hey, I appreciate you for calling, and let's get one who there for the road.
Who that said they gonna beat them Saints?
Who that said they gonna beat them Saints? All right, Jay. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Discover Crown Royal Blended Canadian Whiskey. Patiently blended for a king. Expertly blended since 1939. When you ever see F.A. Jr., I'm out in the street crime fighting, man, I want you to give me a bottle of Crown Royal. And then I'm going to say, crown me, baby. Crown Royal. Drink Crown Royal responsibly. And minors, you should never, ever be drinking Crown. Crown Royal. All right. It has been a good Redskin type of a day. Hold on, let me get a call out here. Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr.
F.A. Jr., what's up, man? This is Brandon for the Baltimore Ravens. What's up, man? Lucky. Y'all some lucky y'all. No, we gotta talk about and see, this is why on the Hail Mary drills, you gotta bat the ball down, bro.
Rule number one. What do coaches tell you on it? What the number one thing when they throw a ball deep? What should you do? And you just said it.
Bat it down. Do not attempt to intercept it, man. Y'all got lucky, but I will say this, man, and I've always told everybody, I like the way Jaden Daniels fought through adversity with the torn rib cartilage.
Yeah.
He came in. Y'all weren't running the ball well. Y'all refused to run the ball. But y'all came out with the win. And like I said, y'all going to win the division. Plain and simple.
I think we got a pretty good shot. If we can just handle up on those dreaded and feared Eagles when we play them. I think the run game was dictated. We see our run game is built on the fact that teams have to account for Jaden running the ball. Now, they knew we wasn't going to run Jaden that much today. We'd have to be idiots to run him. So,
that's fact.
Huh?
That's facts, man. Y'all couldn't run him that much today.
Yeah, and so
y'all would be stupid to.
And so teams kind of cheated in a little bit. They kind of took away from Mr. Robinson's game and Eckler. But at the end of the day, I still say, had we continued to commit to running the ball, especially in the fourth quarter, I think we would have wore down the Bears defense because Caleb Williams actually gave them nothing. I'll be honest, man.
Caleb Williams looked like trash tonight. Not gonna lie.
He didn't give them nothing. He really didn't. It somehow, I don't know. It's because now I will say this, and you know, I think my man's shot wore off around about after halftime, And I think he was starting to feel that pain, Jaden. I think he played through a lot of pain, because, they shot him up. I guarantee they did. But that fourth quarter, man, I think he was feeling it. And but hey, man, what can I say, man? It was a great game, man. It really was, man. It really was.
It was a great game, head to toe from y'all, man. And this just goes to show. Shout out to Robert Quinn for starting to build a better franchise with the Commanders.
Yes.
Man, the Commanders, man, I'm very impressed with y'all. And I always said if y'all win this division this year, y'all going to win it the rest of the decade. Jaden Daniels was the best all-around talent at quarterback. I still think Michael Penix was the best thrower in the draft. But y'all definitely got the best all-around talent that can fit any offensive system. And, man, I like it. Y'all brought in Austin Eckler. Don't ask him for too much. I always say once y'all start getting Ben Sinnott in the mix, y'all are good. The Baltimore Ravens would like to make a trade. Once Allen gets back healthy, y'all got to throw us that defensive tackle. We'll take that.
You know what?
But
you know what? Let me jump in here. Let me tell you something, brother. The way those young defensive tackles we got are playing, I think my man may be expendable.
We'll take him. We'll take him at Baltimore because people keep running the ball on us.
I think he's expendable. Because we're always gonna be looking for a deal, and he's gonna be coming back off of a torn pec. But but man, I just our biggest problem to me, and you and I was kind of going back and forth during the game, man, while I was on sitting at the edge of my seat. Our biggest problem, man, are our DBs, man. Every time there was some type of crazy play, man, I always looked on the back of the guy's shirt and I saw St. Jude. St. Jude.
Yeah, the thing is, y'all DBs are trash, but when y'all play the Eagles, I think y'all can help stop their run game.
Yes.
But Devontae Adams, Goddard, and Smith start killing y'all, it's going to be very hard, man.
Man,
y'all got to do something.
That's why when we play the Eagles, we have to take one of their options away. I would rather for them to just be a complete passing team because Jaden is not the greatest. He's not the most accurate passer, but it's when he can get you in a combination of run and pass. So we don't have to take the run away, but we gotta also when we play them, we gotta put some points up. Now, the Bears have a hell of a defense, man. The Bears defense is tough.
The Bears defense is good. I got them as my backup defense in fantasy.
Yeah, they got a tough defense, man. They got a bunch of no-name guys. When I say they don't have players on their defense whose names jump off the board at you, but they got a tough defense, man. They are pretty tough. But I think we probably would have did a lot better if Jaden hadn't been limited because we had to scale back a lot of things we wanted to do. And because he is the straw that stirs the drink when it comes to what we want to do, to be honest with you. Everything goes through him. He sets the tone. But, man, I love the way he hit my man McClung with that deep bomb, though. I was like, whoa, look out. Play that boy cheap if you want to.
Like I said, man, y'all got something brewing up there, man, and the Commanders, man, and man, best of luck to y'all, because I feel like y'all deserve it the most in that division. Because I am mad at the Eagles for the amount of turnovers they have.
Oh, brother!
Like, y'all need to take that over, man.
But let's segue into your team, bro.
Man, we ain't got to talk about the Ravens,
man. Talk to me. Let me reach for look, bro. I'm finna reach for the comfort pillow. I got the comfort pillow right here, bro. And I just want you to tell me. I got the comfort pillow, man. Man, what the hell happened?
Dude. So the biggest thing I'm gonna tell you about the Ravens today is we was playing with our food, man. Like we always do this against lesser competition. And the problem is we let Jameis Winston carve us up. We dropped about 5 passes and 3 interceptions. So my thing is, Lamar. I mean, he didn't turn the ball over, but that ain't really saying much. But with us, it's like, man, come on now. My thing is why we always play good against sorry teams. I mean, against good teams, and then sorry teams we can't do nothing. So today, like, I had a feeling because everybody kept asking me, like, yo, should you bet against the Ravens? I was like, no, this is the AFC North game. Don't ever do that. And we was playing with our food, and this is the problem.
Man, look, let's talk Jameis. Because every once in a while, you got to open a bottle of Jameis. Somebody opened a bottle of Jameis today, and it was smooth. It was smooth. That brother belong as somebody starting quarterback in the league, man.
Man, the thing about Jameis Winston, man, there's no way you can sit here and tell me that he ain't that he's 33rd on the list of 32
right.
people who can start a quarterback.
Right. Because I guarantee he carved this up, man. You put Jameis Winston on the Jets, and the Jets become a winning team.
I agree.
Because their defense is good enough to make up for – because he's a gunslinger. But their defense is good enough.
Jameis Winston, I told people, I was like, man, whatever Jameis Winston's pass yards are for today, take the over.
Yes. Because their defense is good enough. Because when you got Winston as your starting quarterback, now don't get me wrong. Don't just put him in here and judge him, just put him in here and like, okay, well, hell, he ain't really played consistent in almost, 2-3 years. But if you name that guy as your starting quarterback so that he can get out here, get some reps with the starting team, get into a groove, know that that's his team. Like I said, man, there's not 32 quarterbacks in the league that are better than that guy. You put him on the Raiders, the Raiders become a better team.
Like, number one, what's our weakness is pass defense.
Yeah, it is.
So Jameis Winston, what is he gonna do? He gonna come out there. He gonna throw that ball. He could have thrown 3 picks today.
He gonna throw that ball because I text you and said, "Hey, James is gonna give y'all one," and he gave y'all one, but you gave it back.
Man,
you gave it back.
The bad part is, man, we dropped like what 3-4 wide open passes. Then we dropped 3 interceptions.
Yes.
Kyle Hamilton could have had the game-saving pick.
I said, man, James is going to throw you one interception. Boy, he threw it right in his hand. The dude was like, dropped it. He was fighting the football,
too. This is what I hate. Now, mind you, we lost to the Browns.
Yes.
We went down to the wire with the Bengals, and we lost to the Raiders. But good teams, we come to play.
Yeah. Because y'all hung up on us. To the point to where, but you know what? When we played today, that's the first thing that came into my mind was we're going to fall back on that football knowledge that we gained from playing y'all. Because I said, okay, the Bears are a physical team. We played a physical team, and that helped us in the long run. But
the thing about y'all is y'all are very similar to us.
Yes.
But y'all are just younger.
Yes, we the younger version of you all. But, man, it's almost like y'all do like to play with your food, man. It's like, okay, hey, man, eat your food while it's warm, man. But now, bro, y'all want to, like, I don't know, just play around, man.
I told people, I was like, man, look, the Ravens versus the Browns. I'm like, bro, the Browns probably going to win this game because watch how the Ravens going to play.
Because what I did, I said, you know what? There were certain games, I like to try to watch all the games so I could be able to talk about it on the show. But I always kind of like land on 3 or 4 and I go back and forth. I'll be honest, I said, you know what? The Ravens are going to kill the Browns. There's no need in me just kind of like, I'll just kind of watch the scoreboard watch on that.
Boy, you thought wrong.
Boy, man, I quickly turned my other television because I got, where I got my setup at the house. I quickly turned to tell. I was like, "What the?" I think I even text you, man. What the hell going on here? I was
Facts,
like,
man. I told people, man, look, this ain't for everybody.
man, man, oh
People
man,
was
oh
like, man,
man.
what's not doing on the point spread? I was like, man, don't do that. Don't do never. If it's an AFC North game,
Yes,
do not bet the point spread.
yes, yes. And just like I was
You
talking
know how
to,
many people? You know how many people text me talking about they lost money on the Ravens today? I was like, that's your dumb ass. That's your fault.
and just like I was telling my homeboy, I said, "Hey, man, when it comes to the Steelers, the Ravens, the Browns, and that other team in y'all division, I said, you have to throw out the records out the window. The truth be told, you do. It's just like when the Redskins, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants play each other. Every once in a while you have a blowout, but man, one of the teams could be 1-7, and they still gonna play each other like it's for the last meal on earth. Now, the better team may come out with the victory, but it's not gonna be a blowout. I was like, man. So now the question though, where do you guys go from there, man? Do you chalk it up as just an anomaly, or is there something that you got to go back and look at as far as with the Ravens and say, because you know, what is it? What's the word on the street here? You still there, B? All right, we have temporarily. I think we've lost my man here. And
Bet. Can you hear me now?
yes,
All right, cool. So my thing was we need to go back to the drawing board and take note of this because if we can't beat them, then how are we going to beat Kansas City once they figure out what to do with DeAndre Hopkins? My biggest thing is if Marlon Humphreys is going to be out, we got to figure out what we're going to do at corner. We got to get more pressure on the passer. And I don't know what's wrong with these receivers. I don't know if we got to make a trade or what, but something got to happen because we're not prepared to beat the Kansas City Chiefs if we're going to do this.
Now I didn't see. Now keep in mind when it came to the Ravens and the Browns, I missed the first half. Did you all feature King Henry in the first half? Because I didn't see a lot of King Henry in the second half.
We did, but the thing is, at that point, we got into a lot of third and long situations, which I hate. And you know us, we're the most penalized offensive line in the league. So I don't know where that keeps coming from, right? So at that point, we got into too many second and long and third and longs, and we couldn't play Derrick Henry.
Okay.
And that's the mindset of teams playing against us. If we can get the Ravens into second and long, third and long, then they can't put Derrick Henry in the game.
Right. And if you get the Ravens into a shootout, and which is what I was hoping that we would get y'all into, then you can't beat us down in the second half with King Henry. And you're right. And so that was what I was wondering. I said, okay, I missed the first half of this game. Did Lamar get caught up into, because James is a gunslinger. I said, did Lamar get caught up in having just a shootout? You know, did he get caught up in, because sometimes he'll get caught up and then just want to have a shootout, which is like, okay, he's slinging it, I'm going to sling it. It's like, okay.
So that's the problem that we have with Kansas City all the time.
Yes.
Like the thing that makes Lamar different from Patrick Mahomes is their ability to run.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Mahomes can throw the ball better. Cool. That's how he's designed. But you saw an AFC championship. If Lamar would have ran a quarter of the plays he threw, we would have won. And that's the thing. This ain't a tit for tat type of thing.
And see, the difference between how you guys play Kansas City and how the 49ers play them. 49ers don't stop being the 49ers. It's always come down to Kansas City has the ball last, and they always seem to ink out a victory. But it's almost like you guys get caught up into getting away from what Lamar does best, which is okay. It's Lamar Jackson time. He gets, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep the chains moving. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. But all of a sudden, when you guys play that man, y'all decided Lamar want to throw from the pocket. He want to throw from the pocket.
Now watch tomorrow. Now watch tomorrow on all the sports channels. Man, I told y'all Lamar wasn't nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to hear that for a whole another week.
Yeah, it's coming. It is coming. It's coming. But I still say he is right now having an MVP type year, no doubt.
He is. It was just one game. He should win MVP if he stays constant and what he's doing, and we finish like top 2 in the AFC. There's nobody else you can really get an MVP to. Because even if Pat Mahomes is undefeated, he ain't putting up the numbers like Lamar is putting up.
But there are those who want to paint him with the Dak Prescott brush and says, hey, a lot of yards and a lot of stats during the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, because that's how you're going to have to measure Lamar Jackson, not what he does in the regular season. It's what he does in the preseason. I mean, when he does in the playoffs.
But no doubt, man. But it's that's my only fear, man. All right, if Kansas City gets the bye, man, we gotta win. We gotta win. We gotta win our division. Gotta get that home game. Damn it, man. I just hate when we lose the easy ones, man.
I know, bro. I know you because you don't mind. I mean, we don't want to lose, but when it's a game of division games like you guys against the Steelers, you guys against Kansas City 49ers, okay. But it's when you turn around and lose a game to the Panthers, the Raiders, the Jags, Cleveland, teams that now, because in the league, everybody's professional. Everybody in the league, every player is on a team because they're the best of the best. But you don't want to lose to a team that just not having a good year, man.
But yeah, man, I respect it. Bad part is, man, I don't like us putting sloppy film out there. The thing is, from that, you all learned something from us beating y'all.
Yes.
We learned nothing.
Yes.
We learned nothing from our losses.
Yes. Yes, we did. And I think from you guys, we learned physicality, because if you look at when we lost to the Ravens, that week after, we went and beat the crapping out of the team we played. But it was a physical because we picked up that lesson from playing the Ravens. It was a physical game. And today was a physical game.
And I applaud y'all. The thing is, y'all are a young team, but y'all like to soak up information.
Yes.
Your coaches do.
Yep.
Y'all literally are just y'all are literally us, but like what, 4 or 5 years, younger.
Yep. Still need to get some.
Don't make the same mistakes we made.
Still need to fill some key positions, which is give us some good defensive back, because we took care of our linebackers. We got some linebackers now that can play. Right now, we just got some gats, man. Our DBs can't cover with a blanket, man. But you know what? I like the other rookie. He's playing pretty good. It's just that St. Jude, man. It's like, I'm not saying cut him. I just think he probably don't need to be the starter.
Yes, you are, man. Quit lying, bro. You know I want Brandon Stevens cut. Quit lying, bro.
I just don't want him started, because you can never have enough DBs. You know what I'm saying? You can't never have enough DBs but he don't need to be started, man. He takes bad angles, But now I know what keeps him out there is his size. He's a big corner. He's a big corner.
Yeah,
I can see that. But And maybe because of his size, he can't just turn on a dime. He can't drop his hips and run with receivers like some of the speedy receivers who will take that inside track on him. And when that happens, I think with him, we either got to have um, defensive ends who are getting there, crashing in, but if we're not getting that pressure on quarterbacks, I just think that my man is just not going to hold up for anything beyond 3 seconds. If it gets above 3 seconds, we screwed.
Facts, man. You speaking the truth, man.
Because in the NFL, man, on defense, that's what you got to have, bro. Either you got to have some great players on the back end, or you got to have some great pressure on the front end. But if you don't have if you don't have defensive ends that can get there, because
y'all traded away both of y'all defensive ends.
Yep. We did. And then we picked up a 160-pound cornerback with a first-round draft pick.
Ain't nobody tell y'all to do that.
So because I was like, dude, do you know how physical these wide receivers are in the league?
Especially in y'all division, man.
Yes.
You got this dude guarding Malik Neighbors, CeeDee Lamb, who's on AJ Brown?
Yes. Hell, AJ Brown he's a hell of a lot more physical than those guys. It's like, And if you look at how guys like Lamar Chase and those guys are physical, man. Those are big. You can't be 167 pounds or 175 pounds and be trying to go against those guys, man, because they got strong arms, strong hand. They're going to hold y'all. They're going to push you. You got to be able to lock down. So I can see us why we hanging on to St. Jude, because he's a bigger receiver, and he can at least body up to those guys. But, dude.
I agree.
But yeesh. That's all I can say, brothers. Yeesh.
Hey, man, I wish y'all the best of luck.
I wish us the best of luck. But, I think we got a cupcake coming up next week, But you know what? What I like about us so far is that we beat the team that we are supposed to beat. You know what I mean? You got to beat the team that you are supposed to beat.
Man, don't say that to the Baltimore Ravens, man. Don't do that.
You gotta beat the team that
you know with us, we need a challenge for us to rise to the damn occasion.
Man, y'all like to take care of a team that that don't feel good about themselves.
Oh yeah.
Teams that have low self-esteem, man. Y'all like to build their self-esteem up, because ain't no in the hell y'all should lost to the Raiders, bro. Now,
don't even mention it no more.
My apologies to the Raider Nation, but they don't even have who is their starting quarterback now?
It's O'Connell right now. Yeah. It's not Gardner Minshew no more.
It's like, man, no. But homeboy Brandon, get a word in. Sir. Get a word in for what you do, bro.
Hey man, look, this the Ravens extraordinaire. If you got the Ravens as your Super Bowl pick, don't lose hope, right? But man, God bless the Commanders. I'm proud of y'all, man. Brandon signing out.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Brandon from D1 Ignorant University calling in, talking about the Ravens. Wow, as I was saying, man, this has been one hell of a football day. It's been a hell of a football day. I've lost my voice. Didn't lose any money. Didn't lose any hope. But I am so proud of my my Redskin Commander football team today, man. And because, the show is about Well, you call to get 2 minutes to call in and rip, rant, kick some knowledge about all things NFL. And I had this rant that was ready to go. If we had lost the game, because the first thing I was gonna say is, why did we get away from why did we get away from the run game? Although I knew Jaden was injured and we couldn't feature him. But I was like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then when the Bears scored that touchdown with about 28 seconds left, I am not gonna lie, I thought the game was over. Big ups to the coaches, Coach Bro, DQ, the players off. I mean, it was just a good all around game, but I'm still left speechless about how we managed to win. But as I say, a win is a win. Now, I would rather have a raggedy ride than a smooth walk. Y'all ponder on that. This has been Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr. And before I leave, I want to thank the country Kenny down in Arkansas. My sister Hazel, sister Helen, brother Clifton, a.k.a. Jack, who we call Bear, brothers, Felix, Larry, Roy, sisters, nieces, nephews. And I'd like to thank all of those who listen to my show. Yeah, we're getting better. People say, well, what is Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr.? Well, I would say it's probably a little bit of countryness where we don't change who we are. We just love sports. So, thank everybody for listening to my show. And for those on the yard, remember what I always say. Be true to yourself and stay golden. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.